Parents. We all we have. This is your big brother Daryl coming to you. It's a little late at night, but I had something on my mind. And I didn't want to go to bed with it on my mind. I wanted to deliver it as it was fresh. First of all, I thank all of you guys for subscribing, liking, and viewing my videos. Actually, I'm going to say our videos. You know, I spoke earlier about the phone check of your child's phone and look and see who they texting and things of that nature. But I had to round the block and come back to this. And I'm surprised I didn't touch on it that day. But like I said, I'm gonna get better and better at this at all times. What we need to do, what I wish you would do, whether it's their TV, smart TV, or whether it's their cell phones, age appropriate. I'm talking age 11 years old to up to 18 years old, according to how you want to guide your 16, 17, 18-year-old. That's up to you. But my advice would be is to put parental control on any form that they might have access to the internet. Parental control. Parental control. Don't let them have the combination. Don't let them know the combination. The code. Put it on their phone. Surprise them one day. They're gonna come to your mom. I can't get on. Or I can't get on. You ain't supposed to be on that. Set that thing to PG. Set that thing to PG. Once again, this is all homework related by myself. I know some young bucks that's on that. Them phones getting on sites they shouldn't be. Some young princesses doing the same thing. So we can prevent it. Great. I know some parents don't even get a child a phone until they get a certain age, mature enough to have a phone. But we know in this day and age, we get them young. We give it to them young. I ain't say nothing wrong with that. Nothing at all. That's not my opinion. But I'm talking about parental control. Please put it on the PS5, the Xbox, anything they can use to get on social media. I know some parents that have it set up where no matter what site they go on, the parent can always see it. But it's not set on parental control. I know you can see it, but that's after the fact. Why let them grow up faster than they need to grow up? They don't need to grow up no faster than they need to grow up. Parental control. I stress that word. Put it on their phone. Put it on any gadget possible, the laptop, so they can't get on things they don't need to get on. Because guess what? They hear enough of it at school. They hear enough of it when they talk to their friends on the phone. Trust me, it's getting in the ear. But they don't have to witness it, and they don't have to see it, and they don't have to live it, and they don't have to fall to temptation of it, what they're watching. So if you can do that, that will be a big help to you in the long run as a parent. And I always say, whether you're a single mom, single dad, or a couple, it doesn't matter. So always across the board, set that that parental control on there. We're gonna take it a little further. I'm gonna come back to that. Parents, when I was growing up, I didn't go in my mother's bedroom unless she invited me in there. Nowadays, Man, man, oh man. When we ain't home, not myself, but parents, younger parents, them kids is all through your stuff. All through your stuff, your nightstand, your shoe boxes, your dresser drawers, your cabinets. Anything you got that might have something in there that piqued their interest, they're in there. So I want you to take personal items that you might have as a single parent, female, single dad, parent, dad, or a couple that you might have in your nightstand for couples or whomever, but not for children. Treat it like a gun. You're not gonna leave your gun in the nightstand where your children get to it. Lock that up just like you would a gun. Put it in the safe. When you need it, you get it. Because children are so inquisitive. They want to learn so much so fast. And they don't need to. They don't need to. So I just went into the bedroom. Because that's something that's been on my mind. Also, we don't want them running across nothing that's grown that they don't need to see. They really don't need to see it. And you sure enough don't want them asking you about it. Especially at the age they are. Now, you might tell them about it as they get older and mature. That's fine. And you do it the best way you seem fit. I'm just giving you my personal opinion. Everything I speak is from my heart and my personal opinion. And the homework that I've done on these things. But don't give them early access to nothing you have personal. Nothing you have personal. Don't give them access. Only thing you give them early access that's personal is your undivided attention and your love. Your love. Let me tell you something. My age, my mother lived in another state. But guess what? When I go to visit her, she comes to visit me. Come on, man. The love I'm receiving, I'm still laying my head on her lap. I'm still putting her feet on my lap, rubbing her feet. I'm still doing those things that I used to do way back when I was a teenager. And I'm still doing it till today. Because ain't nothing like a parent's love. You hear me talk that all the time. Because of loving your child and them knowing it is half the battle. It's half the battle. And I ain't ashamed to say, I'm a mama's boy at my age. I'm a mama's boy at my age. I got 4 brothers and 4 sisters. I told y'all that before. Well, guess what? When it's phone time, when I call, if she don't answer right away, I know she on the phone with another sibling. Guess what? She know I call. She gonna turn that corner and call me right back. I'll wait my turn. But let too long go by. Too long go by, I'm calling back. Because I need to hear that from her. I need to hear her voice. I need to hear how she doing. How her day's going. What you got planned for the day. This, that, and the other. So the moral of my story is, it don't matter how old we get, we loves our moms, we loves our dad. Those that have them in our life, those that have our moms in our life, because that works both ways. Because there's some great single parent dads out there. I gotta give it to you. There's some great single parent dads out there. How it became You the single parent dad, doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. I'm just giving you your stars and your stripes now for the simple fact that you're doing it. And Big Brother Daryl is proud of you for doing that. I talk about the single parent moms all the time. But dads, I know we go through it also. I know we go through it. But guess what? We don't get the kudos. We don't get the parades. We don't get the blooms and the flowers. We just got to bear it and do our job and do the best we can. Letting them know they love and letting them know it starts at home. They have to follow order. If you have a routine at home, make them follow that routine. It just become habit. Then when they get older, guess what? They'll do that to their children. It's just a positive teaching reinforcement at an early age. Like I just told you, when I was a young teen, I laid on my mama's lap, rubbed her feet. I'm a grown man now. Still lay on her lap and rub her feet. Obviously at different times. You understand? It just becomes a habit. You understand? And that's love. And let me tell you something. My mom, when my head is on my mama's lap, I don't usually carry stress or drama. But when my head is on my mama's lap, ain't a problem in this world that I think of or I have. Because it's all out the window. Because my undivided attention is with her. I say that to say this. Your undivided attention should be with your child or your children. Give it to them. Feed them. Spoke about having dinner with your children. A lot of people I know, their children come in from whatever they're doing. They eat at all separate times, all over the house. Spoke on this before, like I said. Have that dinner at that dinner table. Have them put them phones away. And y'all talk and just build. Find out how each other's day was. That's very important. You ever have somebody ask you, how was your day? But they ask you, how was your day? Hoping you say, fine. And you just keep it moving. I told you before, you're gonna have somebody that, and they're gonna have a story to tell you. Guess who it's gonna be? Your child. Your child. You think a 10-second question is gonna get you a 2-second answer. And that child gonna run it down for you for 15, 20 minutes. Don't stop them. Because what they're doing is venting. And they're opening up and releasing it all to you. And they start expressing themselves, feeling comfortable. I can tell mom and dad anything. Anything. And that's the most beautiful thing in the world, when your child can come to you and tell you anything. All children do not do that. Build that trust. Build that trust in them. Give them opportunity. Give them opportunity to earn your trust. Yeah, we have to earn it. Because some of my children, to this day, might think twice about coming to me, asking me for something. Too proud, or they got their own. I don't care if you got your own or not. I want you to ask me for something. You know why? Because I want you to know I'm going to take care of you to the day I leave this planet. To the day I leave this earth. I don't care how old you are. I don't care what you got. It don't matter to me. I'm gonna cash app you when you don't ask for it. I'm gonna send you something when you don't ask for it. But in between that time, if you need it, ask. Ask. So build that trust up with your child. Because children be needing a whole lot of things, but they so scared to ask for it because either one, they're scared of rejection. Two, they're scared you're gonna look at them like they're crazy. Three, they just don't know how to go about it. But if you build that relationship, guess what? They coming to you with it. They coming to you with it. That same table you having dinner at, I'm not sure if you're the type of parents that's gonna have homework first, dinner second. Either order, have it at that same table. That table becomes a staple of the house. And guess what? That's where y'all build at. That's where y'all build at. Right there at that table. Right there at that table. That's for everything. Homework is gonna bring conversations. Not just about school, not just about homework. Pick their brain. Your kids are much smarter than you think. And always push them to do their best in school. Always push them to do their best in school. Because if you know your student, your child is a B student or A student, don't ever accept nothing for less. Don't ever accept anything less, excuse me. Push them, push them, push them. But in a positive manner. In a positive manner. That's what we do. That's how we do it. Because we want them to lean on us. But if we coming at them crazy, all bets is off. I don't care how much you sit around that dinner table for homework or dinner. It ain't happening. But at dinner time, this is where y'all collaborate and talk about everything. If you're a single parent and you got 3 children, you got 3 different children that need to get something off their chest to you. Need to get something off your chest to you. Guess what, mom and dad? Be prepared to listen. Because there's usually a question somewhere in there. So make sure you're paying attention. Don't miss the question. Don't miss the question. Don't let them catch you sleeping and not paying attention to what they're talking to you about. You understand? Because that can happen. Sometimes we zone out or whatever the case may be because we done had a stressful day or whatever. But our day ain't over until they done had their baths, they done said their prayers, they in bed. Then you get back into thinking what you was thinking at the table. You know? Just lay it on the line for your children. That's all. I'm gonna flip back to the phone. Parents, I've seen some horror stories. I told you about a coworker of mine one time. But if you don't put parental control on there, your 12-year-old one day will be looking like a 15-year-old because of things she's hearing and seeing on different sites that she's not supposed to. So cut that, as we say, circular world away from her. You know, people say social media is so bad. My opinion? No, it's not. It's what you look at on social media that is probably bad. Stay away from that. No need to be involved in something or looking at something that you know is not right. Social media can be a great tool. You can learn so much on there. Just like YouTube, as we are here. You can go to YouTube and ask any question. It's like Google. It's going to give you the answer. Actually, it's going to give you the video of how to do what you're trying to do. You know, good tool to have, parents. Good tool to have. Ask YouTube anything. You'll be surprised. They got the answers. They got the crazy answers, which is facts. You know. But I'm gonna end it on this note. Parental control, parental control, parental control, parental control, parental control. That's parental control on everything in the house electronically. That's parental control on your bedroom. Kids are curious. They want to know what mom and dad have in there. So protect your child and do what y'all keep doing. This is Big Brother Daryl from We All We Have. Please subscribe. Please like. Please DM me. Anything I can do, I'm here. I'm here. I promise, we put our heads together, we're gonna come up with a solution. Before we hang up that phone, after the email you send me, then after we kind of break bread and get on that phone, before we hang up that phone, we're gonna have a solution for your situation. I don't have all this advice without having solutions to the problem. Trust me, every time I come on here, I tell y'all this, ain't no paper around me, ain't nothing written. I'm speaking from here. But my solutions are here, from pure knowledge, from going through it, from dealing with it, from dealing with people that dealt with it, and just learning by other people's mistakes, my mistakes. And all I do is apply it to each and every one of y'all's situations. And I'll go back into my memory bank and say, okay, I need to pull this one out for this question that me and this young lady or this gentleman are going to talk about. Excuse me. So that's all it is. Reach out to me. I'm waiting. Come with a serious question, hard question, or a basic one. I ain't basic though, but you can come with those. And what I want y'all to do is don't stress. Excuse me, parents. Don't stress. Because you're probably stressing over something that you can't deal with until Friday. So you're going to stress Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. Nah, stress will make you sick. Stress will have you stroke out. Don't do it. Pray. He will deliver on your prayers. Just ask him. I am a living testimony, a walking testimony of that. I'm a walking testimony of that. I'm never pushing the Bible on you. I'm just talking to you about my experience. Understand that. But it's getting late. I'm signing off. I hope this one touches you in the way you need to be touched and make you rethink about how to handle things around the house, how to gather that family around that table like we did way back when. I remember Thanksgivings, man. Before I sign off, I remember Thanksgivings. We was either at my house or my aunt's house. But when we went to my aunt's house, let me tell you something. You had to be dressed right, and you had the big teenagers and the grown adults sat at the big table. Younger children, when I say younger, under 12, sat at another table, just a little bit behind us, but right there with us though. That was Thanksgiving. Come on, man. Anybody my age out there that remember that Thanksgiving food? I'm cooking this Thanksgiving. I'm doing it all this year. I can't wait. I got recipes on top of recipes on top of recipes. But I brought up Thanksgiving, make me hungry, and just, raise my awareness of when we used to sit around that table, how special that was. And you had that one uncle that said that long, long, long prayer over the food. 2 minutes in, you ain't even hungry no more. Huh? Can anybody relate to that? You don't hear me. You don't hear me. But I'm just trying to bring some fond memories into what y'all might have had when y'all was younger. And y'all went to your grandmother's or your mom's or wherever you went. That's what we're trying to bring it back to, the essence. Bring it back to day one and start from there. On that note, signing off, going to bed. I appreciate you guys. I really do. Each and every one of you guys. Stay in touch. This is your big brother Daryl signing off. Have a good night.